What's up guys, welcome back for another YgoPro duel video. Next match, Cross-Banlist Cup, last match here in Group G. The two middle decks, right, Nekroz versus Fluffals. It's obvious, right, if Nekroz wins this one, it will move on as a second place deck here from this particular group to the top 16 playoffs, and Fluffals is out. That's already a certainty, but YgoPro for now is still in it, unless of course, well, you know, like Nekroz wins this one with 3 points. So Performage Nekroz from 2015, Nekroz post-Banlist, I think. A couple of nukes to the deck, but still, it's of course a super powerful deck with the triple unicorn, double Brio neck indeed, post-Banlist. So double Brio neck, triple unicorn, but you know, it's the go-to card. It's of course your unicorn, right? So that's how it is with Nekroz. Definitely one of your MVPs against something like Fluffals. This is the Fluffal list we are using, and of course it wasn't possible to use both Patchwork, FRIGHTFUR, or Fluffal, or FRIGHTFUR Patchwork and Northern in the same list, so that was sadly not possible. And you know, well, it's one or the other, so we went with this particular list. It's of course a good list, you know, Penguin as well, but the problem here with Fluffals, and that's something we see here in the votes from the public, is that of course, for the most obvious reasons, I feel that, you know, Nekroz should have the advantage in this particular matchup. Again, what can Fluffals do, especially going first? Maybe Titanic Galaxy and Dweller or something like that, but that's not really that strong. So, you know, Fluffals definitely want to go second, and then again, you know, Nekroz can just pump out, let's say, a Unicorn, or maybe Valkyries into Dweller, or whatever, you know. That's definitely all possible with Nekroz. So, going first here with Nekroz, this is a good opening hand. He immediately had the access to search Sorcerer, I believe the name is, to search out Unicorn indeed. This already sets up the Valk into Unicorn. Well, I can't really combo, but you know, because of Vanity's emptiness, right? Because of Vanity's emptiness, I had the options. I have the Valk to protect the potential Unicorn here, and Gungnir as well, but I don't think Gungnir is that crucial. Don't think Fluffals run like board vibes, but then again, on the other hand, the Vanity's Emptiness was kind of clutch here, as you see with the one of Gameciel in the Fluffal deck, so always a given. Definitely flip over Vanity's Emptiness. I think Fluffals only have like 3 outs to the Emptiness here, being the Harpy's Feather Duster and 2 copies of Twin Twister, and he's down like to half of his deck. No Twin Twister, so I'm still, or yeah, this should be my game. Even though with Twin Twister it probably would have it wouldn't have mattered that much. Again, have Valkyries for some nice protection, and then I can blow him away with like Brio neck and bounce back those extra deck monsters. So that's definitely one of the advantages Nekroz have over Fluffals. He lets me start, so again, Nekroz going first. Again, a superb start, getting out Valkyries as well, and Unicorn as well. There is the option to go for Dweller, but why? Again, I have the option to search out Valkyries to protect the Unicorn. Unicorn face up on the field just blocks the entire extra deck mechanic, so no pops from the fusions indeed, but yeah. Gameciel, Kaiju's everything. The one of Yugioh here in the main deck definitely coming in clutch, getting rid of the Unicorn. So now he's able to get those fusions off, and it's fine though. What can he do? Okay, he can try to go for the OTK, but I think yeah, he knows I searched out Valk, right? I'm not sure about this, but I think so. So, and I don't think there is any Exceed or extra deck monster that can prevent the Valk from activating like during the entire battle phase. So this is a decent field, I guess, with the Titanic Galaxy and Mexi. Mexi is cute, but it's not going to matter. I don't need to fear anything, you know, my opponent drawing into Valor or whatever, right? So, you know, he'll get those multiple draws, but it's not going to matter. Also, thanks to Sorcerer here being face up on the field, some extra potential draws and searches from Valk, but you know, you can go for your full Nekroz combos here. Eventually had Valk already, I think, and Unicorn and Trish as well, and yeah, this is indeed well over 10k damage, right? Next tool again, Nekroz going first, and this is a decent opening hand, although one problem is that unless I miss something, I have to fully invest into the Valkyrie summon. And yeah, due to Mech C, I maybe make a mistake. Probably should have gone for Dweller and giving him, you know, the 3 draws, the +2. And, well, Dweller is of course superb against something like Fluffals, but it was a bit iffy. Give him the 3 draws, the +2, with, you know, me going for Dweller, or just flat out pass after I use Falk. And I opt to go for the latter, the second option. And, yeah, as expected, right, not drawing into, well, Brionek into Valk or whatever, not drawing into, you know, like a negate attack, being the Valkyries here, and that's a problem. Use waste my, you know, Gungnir and Trishla to prevent, well, you know, keep Valkyries on the field for some protection, but it's not going to work, and that's Fluffals, right. Max C. Make your opponent invest and just make your special summon multiple fusions, get the extra attack boost from the fusions and eventually go for a game. And using, of course, fusions, their effects like send your opponent's monster to the grave or pop your opponent's cards. I like Fluffals, but it's always falling a little bit short. So Nekroz going for, I opt to go first, not able to end with Unicorn, again, unless I miss something, so I opt to go for Dweller. That's the advantage. The Performage engine here for Nekroz has instant or easy rank 4 exceeds during your first turn, like Dakusta Emerald, or in this case going for Dweller, and Dweller basically blocks the entire deck. Get the full Kaleido mirror here, yeah indeed, yeah, the full Kaleido mirror with both Valk and Unicorn, you know, Dakusta Emerald, and eventually also cycle to get Unicorn back on the field, and that's indeed more than enough to attack for a game. So as I mentioned well, like a couple of minutes ago, is that it's hard for Fluffals, right? Unicorn is definitely one of those hard counters against something like, well, their extra deck, like all of their fusions, but still they have to attack over the Unicorn, and that's where, you know, Nekroz again comes into play with one of their stronger cards being Valkyries to prevent the attack from going through. So not too many chances here for Fluffals, but Nekroz wins this match and moves on to the top 16 playoffs. So the you know, the 2 decks here in this group are known to move on to the top 16, being Zodiac and Nekroz, 2 powerhouses, definitely 2 title candidates moving on here. So the next group, we have the last group with all the winners of the previous editions. And next matchup, we have Shadows versus Extra Deck Monarchs. Again, Shadows being the first winner a couple of years ago, and then Monarchs, Extra Deck Monarchs from past year. An extra duel again to prevent spoilers. Fluffals opts to go first, and again, okay, that's cute. Eventually, you know, the field will be, I think, Dweller and Titanic Galaxy. I don't see any other field than, you know, what can you make as a Fluffal player against something like Nekroz? You can, well, you can opt to not, you know, like keep at least 1 card in your hand to, you know, prevent Trishla from going off, but it doesn't matter, right? It's either Trishla or Brionek. I can just, you know, go for something like Cycle or whatever, get Brionek, I just discard it back to the field, and then Brionek will bounce back too. Of course, need to force out the Titanic Galaxy first, but that's very easy. Again, that's super easy with the rank 4s or whatever, right? So we're going for Trishla. Getting rid of the Titanic Galaxy indeed, and I'm not really sure why using Damage Juggler, probably overlooking the Dweller, right? Was, okay, let's just discard it and, you know, go for the Hat Trigger Search and go for Dweller, but nope, it doesn't matter. The Toy Vendor discard Gameciel. I don't think the Toy Vendor went off once here in this entire match, even with this extra duel, like discard something, reveal a Fluffal monster, and then special summon, or, you know, keep it. But I don't think that worked throughout this entire match. But yeah, that's it. That's how it works, right? I think we have a well-deserved winner here with Nekroz over Fluffal. So both decks, Zodiac, Nekroz, moving on to the top 16 playoffs. So next match, again, feel free to leave your opinion, which deck is going to win this particular matchup here, the last 2 matches, and then we can finally start with the top 16 playoffs. So with Shadows, the winner from a couple of Cross-Banlist Cups, a couple of years ago, versus, Extra Deck Monarchs, the powerhouse from last year. I personally feel that the Monarchs should have the advantage here. Monarchs is not really hindered by, let's say, Winda or Construct or the Artifact Engine or Tenko Sekka. Well, time Tenko can, you know, maybe preemptively force out the Storm Fort, but still, if Monarchs don't brick, and, you know, the chances of it, well, with triple Pantheism, triple Tenacity, it's a little bit in favor of Monarchs here in this particular matchup. So I feel personally Monarchs should have the slight advantage over Shadows. But again, like always, feel free to leave your, you know, feedback, predictions, top right corner, votes, or as always, feel free to leave a comment down below. Okay, guys, that's it. Thanks for watching and feel free to leave a comment or a like if you enjoyed the video. Liam signing out. Peace.